up? Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Jason Taylor show. This one's just gonna be super quick. It's just a bit of a recap about China and what it was like, what happened, and what should you do if you're gonna go there. Yeah. So if you didn't know, last week me and Catherine went to China for 8 days or something. We left Saturday morning and we got back Saturday morning. So it was like a week. If you didn't know that, you click this little card up here, and that's going to take you to last week's video, and you can watch that. Pretty much just says we're going to China. But now we're back, and I recorded every single day there. One of the days I did get sick, or I thought I was sick. I was just like super tired and I couldn't move and stuff. So that's going to be a shorter video. It's still going to be a video, there's still going to be something there. But every other day I did record, and without looking at the footage, I'm hoping that there's some good stuff in there. Fingers crossed. But all those videos are going to be coming out daily. I'm going to be releasing them every single day next week, as in like this coming week. So actually starting on Sunday, so not tomorrow Saturday, but on Sunday the 20th of May, that's when the first video is going to be out. That was recorded on a Sunday, so I thought I'd release it on a Sunday as well. That way you go, okay, that's what they did on Sunday, this is what they're doing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday's going to be the last one because that's when we got on the plane to get home. So yeah, that's like a massive project for me to do over the next couple of days, to try and edit all those videos so that they're ready to put up. So make sure you do watch all of them. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already, you do subscribe so that you don't miss out on them, because Facebook works weird, that like, so you might not actually see my post. So if you at least subscribe to me on YouTube, you can open up the app and I'll be there, hopefully near the top somewhere each day. Starting on Sunday, the 20th, and all those videos are gonna be coming out at 4:30 in the afternoon. So every afternoon, 4:30, if you're still in school, I don't know if anyone is still in school that watches this. If you're still in school, get home, then you can get changed, have some afternoon tea, and then you should be able to watch the video then. Otherwise, once you finish work, the video should already be out. You can even watch it at work. Watch it with your workmates. That'll be amazing. But yeah, but just make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on that. Woo! China is very interesting. We stayed a couple of days in Beijing, and then we stayed a couple of days in another place called Zhengzhou. Zhengzhou? I don't know. They both had good and bad parts. Beijing had more good parts than bad parts, and Zhengzhou had more bad parts than good parts for me. Beijing was very, very clean, and the restaurants were good, food was good, like everywhere that we got food, the food was good. That's where we went to most of our excursions, so like the Great Wall and Tiananmen Square and everything. That was from Beijing, so that was a pretty good experience. The only downside to Beijing was where we were staying, we weren't like in the middle of anything, so we had to like walk a fair little, not too far, or we had to get a taxi, and it's just got a weird feel about it, China. And in Zhengzhou, it was really, really dirty, but there was more to do, so that's like the good and bad. But also the more to do just meant there was more shops, more stuff to look at in the immediate area. But it was really dirty. On the first day we were there, I don't even know if I recorded this, but we were walking past a manhole, and there was a couple of manholes and they were open, and there was just piles of shit, piles of turd next to the manholes. No fence around it, no witches' hats or anything. It's just sitting there. Not even anyone standing there going, no, go away, go away. It's piles of shit everywhere, and if you didn't have your eyes open, you'd probably walk into it. So both had good and bad parts to them. I definitely would prefer Beijing. It's cleaner, and I just felt less like I was going to get a disease or anything in Beijing. Also, the hospitals and stuff are better there, as our tour guide kept saying. Oh, that's another thing. Our tour guide in Beijing was a lot better than our tour guide in Zhengzhou. Bill was our Beijing tour guide, and he was like brilliant. He was always doing extra work, making sure everybody's having the best experience as possible, helping out with taxis and finding places to transfer money and blah, blah, blah. Whereas Sean in Zhengzhou didn't really do a whole lot, and he just kept staring at Catherine and another girl that was on the tour who was 14. So he was a little bit weird, and he kept saying how good of a person he was. So he was very humble, and he kept looking at the young girls. Like, you can't blame him, Catherine's good looking. It was still kind of weird. I don't think I made eye contact with him once, and I had conversations with him. A couple of things to expect if you're planning on going to China. Just expect that you're not gonna have any internet at all. And like, expect that nothing on your phone's going to work except like the games. My phone was pretty much useless. I couldn't really do anything. If I was able to connect to the Wi-Fi, then I'd receive some notifications for Instagram or Facebook, but I wouldn't actually be able to look at them because all that stuff's blocked over there. Pretty much everything powered by Google is blocked, so that's YouTube, and obviously like Google Chrome and Gmail. If you use that stuff, it's not gonna work. Catherine had like a slightly better bit of luck. She was able to use her email, which was Hotmail, and she was able to send an email to her mum, but I was still probably a couple days in, whereas my mum didn't know I was alive until like halfway through. So that moves on to the second thing, which is if you are planning on going there, make sure you tell everybody that you care about, or at least the people that care about you, that you're going away for this many days, and they might not hear from you for that many days, just because they might freak out if they don't hear from you and you're in this weird country. Other people on our tour, their phones had different levels of success. One of the guys was able to get a sports website up, which is good because he obviously cared about sport. But then other people also had the same as me, which is like their phone didn't work at all. Two of the ladies that were on the trip with us suggested that you get this thing called Map Me, which is, from what I hear, I haven't actually looked at it, but from what I hear is kind of like a Google Maps thing that you can download and you can use it wherever you want. Like as long as you download it, you can use it offline. Apparently it can still tell you directions and stuff. So if you're going somewhere like China where all the maps are in Chinese, or like you just don't understand or anything, then you still have this map because Google Maps don't work. So Map Me is probably something worth checking out. Anyway, I think like this video has probably gone on long enough. It doesn't need to go any longer. It's just like a bit of a recap, a bit of an update. The main part is make sure you do subscribe. Press that button down below, or just after this video when the music starts playing loud again, there'll be a picture in the middle of my face, or actually it'll be me holding a camera, I think. Click on that and that'll tell you how to subscribe. Also, if you're not watching this in the actual YouTube app, if you're just clicking on this on Facebook and it's taking you to this fake YouTube page, you're doing yourself a disservice. You should be watching this in the actual YouTube app. It's better quality and everything. So make sure if you don't have the YouTube app downloaded, make sure you do that, or at least press the little dots up in the top corner or whatever it is and say open in the YouTube app, because you'd get a much better experience in the YouTube app than you do on the little weird fake Facebook YouTube thing. So yeah, that's it. 4:30 on Sunday is the first video, and then 4:30 every day after that until next Friday. So make sure you do watch all of them. If you want to leave any comments below, feel free to comment below. I'll reply to them. I don't know what, probably have questions about China. If you have any questions about China, comment below and I'll answer them. I'll get Catherine to answer them or something. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday.